What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the Balinese Super Ghetto Cooking Show, where I, your host, Yalapapi Stuart Odin, whatever you want to call me, will be cooking for you in a super ghetto fashion. So here we go. Let's take a look. What are we going to make today, I wonder? And what a surprise. We have some garlic. We have some eggs. And that's all we have. So let's do this. Somebody sent me an email. Shout out to Dr. Morse. No, not Dr. Morse. Dr. Moore. And he was like, "Don't eat all that olive oil, bro. It's a waste. Dr. Gundry's a quack." So I'm not going to do that. I'm also out of olive oil, which is another reason why I won't be doing it. But I will be doing the garlic. And today we have, how many cloves is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cloves of garlic. Like the 12 days of Christmas. And this right here, this is 20 egg yolks and about 7 egg whites. And special treat for us today, we have this entire bag full of Balinese snacks. Ooh, so exciting. What will this look like, I wonder? And then, of course, I will update you on the latest happenings with my drama. I know you all want to know. You're like, fuck the food, bro. I don't give a shit about that. Just tell us about your life. Where are you going to go? Are you going to go somewhere else? Are you going to stay in Bali? I don't know. You'll have to watch the rest of the video. All right, so we have let that simmer for a minute or so. And now my favorite part. So I'll just say a prayer for all the baby chickens that had to die when I make this video and eat. While I rinse my hand off a little bit in the water machine and get my other spoon. Do a little stirry McStir. I gotta say, I really am glad I started eating more eggs. Like, I like meat, don't get me wrong, but I feel like eggs is just so much easier to digest than a lot of meat. And as before, mixed spices with some Arabic written on it. Don't know what kind of spices these are. Also don't really care. I'm sure they're good. When you're a bachelor, you don't really know what you're doing. You just mix everything that you have in your kitchen together and you're like, okay, that's my meal. And that's how you learn to cook, I think, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Leave me a comment. Ooh, how about this? How did you learn to cook? Do you know how to cook? Do you know how to cook and you're a girl within the age of 24 to 30 and you're single and you want to come cook for me? Maybe. Do I smell a collab? I don't know. Anyway, everybody, this is going to take another minute or two. I will see you on the couch. What's up? Here we are, back again. Super high budget mukbang with me, your host. Ugh, I'm so tired. Yeah, anyway, here we go. Frank's Red Hot Sauce. Perfect addition to every meal. Frank's Red Hot Sauce, hit me up anytime. I will put your sauce on literally anything. Okay, let's have this bite first, and then we'll talk. Shit. Woo. It's damn good. Damn good. Okay, so. Man. So yesterday, I uploaded that video, which was actually 2 days ago, right? So like, that was 2 days ago, and that was like, it's a very action-packed, emotional day. Since then, things have kind of calmed down a little bit, because, I don't know, they just have a little, like yesterday I made a sale, right? So it's like, oh my God, I made a sale. And I thought, I don't know, I kind of like, the thing with this job is it's a very emotional job, right? When you make a sale, you feel like you can do this job forever, straight up. Like, it's just so fun to make a sale. For the customer to say yes, and to know that you made her say yes, basically. I mean, not that you made her say yes, but that she said yes because of things that you did, and if you had not gone and talked to her, and it's pretty much always a her, if you had not done that, then she would have just literally walked by and not you know, you wouldn't have had that moment. So it's a fun feeling. And that feeling is even more compounded when you make many sales in a day, which is why this job is so hard to give up for people who aren't good at anything else. Anyway, I made a sale. I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I can stay here a little bit longer. Not gonna lie, the thought crossed my mind. And I had a good talk with the owner about other things that like maybe we could do to improve oh shit, there we go. To improve like, sorry, I'm out of practice. To improve the company, right? To like improve the sales, because that mall that I was in is not good. It's not a good mall. I'm sorry, like maybe, from what I understand, maybe they made a bunch of money there before, but I've been there 4 days and there's never been, today I was there, I left early today. I was there till like 7 o'clock and it was on zero, like zero. Zero, that's what Greg Doucette says. It's unheard of. I don't care, it's Tuesday, there's nobody in the mall, doesn't matter. Like, it should not be on zero. And there were fucking 6 people working there, whatever, I don't wanna get into it. I don't think it's a good mall. Not by my standards. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But yesterday, there were 2 sales. 2 people had made sales. I was one of them. So we were all in a good mood because, oh my God, somebody made a sale. It's unreal how low the standards are here. Anyway, had a good talk with the owner about other ways to grow the company, make money, things like email marketing, which in my 2-year hiatus from this job, I would like to think, grown fairly proficient in. So like we had like a good like 30-minute conversation, and it was kind of fun to talk to her about different ways that like I could help, or that we could grow the company. It was like a we thing, you know? I mean, I was really like, you could do this, but like, I felt like I was part of it, you know? I felt like I was contributing. It was fun, just like a new country. There's no Israeli kiosks there, like 0. Except for the 2 that this lady has in Bali. It's fresh territory, you know? So, I don't know, I thought it was fun to be like on the ground floor of that. Bottom line is like, I don't want to do this job forever. I don't want to be in this industry anymore. Like, although it is tempting. She asked me yesterday, she's like, yeah, they want to open in Jakarta too. Jakarta's like the big, I don't know, Jakarta's is an island, or it's a city, I think, right? It's a city on Java, which is an island, I think. I think Jakarta is the main city on Java, which is the main island. I don't know, don't quote me on that. But Jakarta, the way that I hear it referred to, is a city. Don't know, don't really care. But anyway, she's like, they're looking for people to open on Jakarta, right? And she's like, the problem is that there's not a lot of people who are really good at straighteners. Because it's kind of a dying art, you know? Like, the cosmetics, that's still alive and well. Many cosmetics kiosks and stores are like all over the world. Any mall you go to. Any mall that's worth being in, really. You're gonna have some Israeli, like, whatever, people trying to give you like a free sample. Straighteners not so much, but there's still a lot of money in straighteners. So there's not really a lot of people that know how to do it. So companies like this, they're looking for partners. Basically the way that it works is like, it depends how big the company is, but let's say they like you and they see that you have potential. They'll be like, okay, we'll open a kiosk with you, right? We'll give you the kiosk, this is sometimes how it works. We'll give you the kiosks, we'll front you the products, we'll help you like here and there, like maybe we'll send you a worker from Israel or something. You know, you'll like buy stuff from us and we'll just kind of help you get started and we'll support you. And you work out like a profit split. I don't know if it's like 50-50 or 70-30, whatever it is, right? Or maybe nothing, you just buy the products from them. Everything's a negotiation. So if you have the skills and you have the desire, the motivation, the ambition really is what it is, then for straighteners, like if you make a deal with one of these bigger companies, it's definitely a very high ceiling. So she asked me, she's like, do you want to be a partner in Jakarta? And I was like, no, I don't. But stuff like that is on the table. There's no hair straightener kiosk, I don't think, anywhere in Asia. Maybe there's like one in Bangkok somewhere. Who the fuck knows? It's all virgin territory. And like the thing with Asia is that the cost of living is just so low that you can afford to pay local workers. Like, to give you an idea, we sell these straighteners for the minimum price is 3 million rupiah. That's the monthly salary. The monthly salary is like 5 million rupiah of like your average Indonesian worker, or the minimum wage, right? To give you an idea, like the minimum wage, what is that? That's like 5 million rupees, like 400 bucks, $400, something like that, 450 bucks. So to buy this straightener is like half of their monthly salary. Like imagine you live in America and you make $4,000 a month, right? Let's say half of your monthly salary. Like somebody stops you in a mall and they're like, hey, do you want to buy this like machine that makes your hair curly or straight? And you're like, yeah, sure. How much is it? And they're like, $2,000. Like, what? What the fuck? Anyway, enough ranting. I'm over it. I don't want to be here. I mean, I like it here. I just can't do this job here. It's a problem. Anyway, I said no. So today was a bad day. Yesterday was a bad day too, really. But yesterday and today there's nobody in the mall. For Monday, Tuesday, that's not super uncommon for the mall to be quiet, but like, I don't know, maybe we just feel it more because we're like working with like 6, 7, 8 people, and right next to us there's another kiosk with like 8 people that are also trying to stop people. But there just weren't a lot of people in the mall. Whatever, anyway, the point is this. Today, like I said earlier, the kiosk was on 0. Both of the kiosks were on 0 by 7 o'clock at night. It's awful. So, she came to the mall. Anyway, long story short, she's like, listen, if you want to go, you can go. Bottom line, I fucking should have just got to the point earlier. Just pay me back, is basically what she said. I'm trusting you, blah, blah, blah. But just like pay me back. I trust everybody. Give me like whatever you have now, and then pay me the rest when you can. Cool. So, where am I going now? I think I'm gonna go to Minnesota, really. Kind of strange, but they have a mall there called the Mall of America. And the kiosk guy that I mentioned in the last video, I said that he was in Vegas, or that he has kiosks in Vegas, but he also has these kiosks in Mall of America, and like 1 or 2 other ones in Minnesota. So yeah, that's that. And he'll buy me a ticket. I mean, I could probably like shop around a little bit more if I wanted and try and find something else. But he sent me some pictures of like, they have this thing in kiosks. It's like the computer system. They're all kind of like the cash register / inventory / computer system. And there's a feature on there called competition that will show you how much, like who the top salespeople are at the different locations. So he sent me a few different days, and all of, like it was like the top 4 people. The top guy was on like 2,000 something, and the next 3 down were like 1,500, 1,200, 1,000, whatever. So like people are making money there. You know what I mean? I guess he could have like made it up, but I talked to him on the phone. Not that like I fucked up with Bali, like really I did. But this one sounds good. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it's not. But for those of you who don't know, Mall of America is the biggest mall in the United States. Actually, I think King of Prussia in Pennsylvania is bigger, but only in terms of square footage. They've got like an extra like, I don't know, 15,000 square feet or something. But I think Mall of America has more stores, and Mall of America is just like, they have like an amusement park in the mall. They have like movie theaters, like an ice skating rink. It's insane. There's 500 stores in the mall, which is about like most like mega malls, like big mall, like an outlet, for example, has like 250 stores, right? If you guys have ever been to like a premium outlet, those will have like 250 stores or 200 or something. So this is over 500. It's like twice the size of an outlet. That's really big. It's like huge. So he's got 2 locations there. He said he's the only Israeli that has kiosks in Minnesota. So if I take everything that he says at face value, it sounds pretty good. Because that means no real, like, I guess maybe you have like some other kiosks that try to do like aggressive sales, but I don't know, nobody really does it like Israelis. So I feel like I don't have anything to worry about in terms of like, in Hebrew we say charush, whatever, can't talk, which means like, I don't know what it means, like eroded basically, or played out. Oh my god, too much hot sauce. So I haven't closed the deal with him yet. I have to tell him, because I was just told basically just now that I'm free to go. So, yeah, that's cool. I know I seem kind of down now. Not like I'm sad to go. It sucks kind of that I'm like leaving on these terms, because it's kind of like, I don't know, is it a failure? Would I call this a failure? Kind of. I would have loved for my, for this to have worked, right? Maybe I give up on it too soon, but like, come on, dude. Like, both of the kiosks are on 0. What is this? Castle chips, pretty damn good. Had these yesterday. Probably didn't need to buy this giant bag, but. Could I have given it more time? Maybe. And like, I told her today, because I could tell she wanted me to quit. She wanted me to be like, okay, I want to leave. I actually didn't understand that I could, really. I thought she would like give me a problem, but she's super chill. And you know, I think what it really is in order for me, like, I don't know, some problem with the visa, like she needs me to give her my passport to apply for the visa, which costs money. And like, if I'm not selling and I don't really want to be here, like, I think she's worried that like I will kind of like poison her new workers, which I wouldn't do intentionally, but when you're doing this job and you don't sell for a while, it's very easy to start talking negatively. Like, oh my god, what's happening today? I can't believe this. Like, how come I'm not selling anything? This mall sucks, these people suck. Like, it's very easy, like, in Hebrew we say, which means like, no negative talk on the kiosk. Because you bring yourself down, but you also bring other people down, you know, if they're new, or if they don't know, right? Like, all the things I said about the mall, too many people, or like too many people trying to stop, I don't say that to the other workers. I don't say that to Indonesian girls. I don't say that to the other like new Israeli girl who's been doing this job for like a month, because that will like get inside their head and fuck them up. You know, I really shouldn't even like be saying it to her, but because I have experience and I can actually talk to her, like, I was kind of talking to her like as an equal, right? She got 10 years more experience than I do, so like, how equal is that really? But like, I'm closer to her level than I am to the like one Israeli girl who's been there for a month, despite the like difference in years. Anyway, I don't blame her for not wanting me there. I'm not making any fucking money. I made 2 sales in 4 days. It's like, what? Like, for a salesman with experience, that's like, even for a new salesperson. Give me a new salesperson. If they do exactly what I tell them to do, they'll crush it. I don't say anything magical. I don't use words that other people don't know. I follow a system. Not to say my way of doing it is the only way. There's tons of different ways to do it. But I have my way. Everybody has their way. I can teach my way to other people. It's not like it's unteachable. I've taught it to other people. But here I just don't know how. I don't know. What is this? Crispy and spicy peanuts. What else we got here? I don't know what this is. I think what I'm going to do also, let me ask you this, anybody who's still watching this, 17 minutes in. I'm going to create another channel that I don't think I'll update continuously, but for as long as I do this job, I'm not sure how long that's going to be, but for as long as I do it, I'm going to upload videos there daily as well. And those will be like, it's going to be very niche, really. Like, essentially, the channel is all going to be about how to sell hair straighteners and curlers at kiosks in shopping malls. That's the channel, okay? So like, I know if I make that channel in Hebrew, people will watch that. If I do it in English, like, do any of you care, really? Like, is there any market for that, I guess? You know, from the like 50 people who are probably watching this far in. Let me know, leave me a comment, I would like to know. Other than that though, I'm still gonna be uploading, this is like my main channel, right? This is like where all the, I don't wanna say all the garbage, but like, this is where all of the like, mainly fitness and food, I guess we could say. Also vlogs, my therapy sessions, clearly. But like the specialized stuff, I'm not gonna fucking start uploading videos here and be like, how to sell a straightener at the mall. Like, step one, how to stop a customer. Because that's like way off brand even for me. And if I do it in Hebrew, obviously you guys don't want to see videos in Hebrew. So like, what's the point? God. So anyway, let me know, leave me a comment. Yeah, I can, the point is that like, I can teach that system. Oh. Sorry about that, frustrated. I can teach that system to other people, you know? I can teach people how to fucking do it. And I thought about doing that, you know? Gross. That's what these peanuts look like, by the way. Peanut. It's blurry, sorry, it's not worth looking at anyway. You know, like when you eat something and you're like, this is gross, and you just keep eating it? Alright. I do that a lot in Asia, I feel, with dessert. You know, it's kind of funny because in America, we think Asians are so smart. No offense, I'm gonna insult a lot of people here, I'm sure. This is like the racist minute of my channel. I'm gonna say it anyway. People think that like Asians are really smart, right? And I guess they are, but they just haven't figured out dessert, I feel. Although there are some good Asian desserts. Anyway, let's try this. Whatever this is. I think this might be like puffed rice. Does that look appetizing to anybody? And this is not dessert, by the way. You know what this tastes like? You guys remember that cereal Kix? K-I-X? It's kind of what that tastes like, but like savory. Pretty good. I'm gonna put that in a pretty good pile. Not with the gross peanuts. What's we got here? Crispy and spicy peanuts. Let's try these. Anyway, like the problem with this job is that like if you're good, it's hard to leave, really, is what it is. You know? It's alright, I guess. Kind of like the other peanuts, but just not as good. If you're good at this job, it's hard to leave. I'm not really sure why. You know the like, I read some study, no, I didn't read it, but like seen in a video or something, or heard it mentioned, where mice or rats or something, if you give them a reward, like some sort of like mental reward or like whatever, they hooked up rats to this like machine that like stimulated the pleasure center of their brain every time they pushed a button in their little like rat cage or whatever. And then they had another cage that stimulated, you know, same thing, but it was random, right? Like it would be random when they pushed the button. And the ones that it was random, they pushed the button like a million times more. That's kind of what kiosk sales is like. It's so random. It's kind of like gambling, you know? But gambling, poker, whatever, yeah, I find there's skill involved. I'm not saying there's not. But I heard this quote once, I think my dad told it to me. It said like, if you get the cards, you're a hero. If you don't get the cards, you're a bum. You know? There is luck involved. It's possible, say over a 10-hour day or a 12-hour day, you're gonna get the cards a lot, several times in a row. You know, on average, you're gonna have some days that are good and some days that are bad. It's like nothing you can do about that. It's the people in the mall. Some days will be bad, but it's that randomness that kind of keeps you coming back, because you don't, it's kind of scary, to be honest with you. Like, I remember when I worked in Texas, so the way my style used to be, it's actually changed a little bit in Indonesia, but the way it used to be is that like I didn't like to argue with customers, right? I don't want to like Israelis are much more different in that regard, in that they will like sit on a customer, we call it leshevet, which actually means sit on them. They don't care how long. They're gonna buy, they want them to buy. It's like an ego thing. I'm not like that, I don't care. Like, I have a quick demo, I'm gonna show you what it does. If you want it, I'll give you a good deal. I'll give you some extra shit. Let me know. Cause like, if you don't, there's tons of like good customers walking by that I can stop. I'm very good at stopping people. It's one of my like, what's it called? Advantages? No. I don't know. One of my advantages, let's call it. So, if I can stop somebody and get them in the demo, 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5 is gonna buy. So if I do 30 demos in a day, it's 6 sales. If I have an average of $150 a sale, or $200 a sale, that's over $1,000. If I get 30% of that, it's $300 in my pocket, you know? Maybe it's more, maybe it's less. Depends. That's just how I work. Yeah. No more of these. I don't know. I feel like, or anything else in here? Let's see what this is. Not that much spilled. Thank goodness. I don't know what this is. I saw this box. Oh, peanuts, garlic, salt. I guess they're like their peanut snacks here. I don't know. It feels a little bit like wasted. I don't want to say talent. It's not talent. It's fucking like thousands of reps. Like wasted. A wasted skill, really. Like, okay, fine, there's some crossover into other areas where like the experience of selling hair straighteners in a mall for many years was useful. Like, I think one thing that helps, like I was at a dinner party the other day, or when I was in Tel Aviv, like a Shabbat dinner, and I was explaining something. I think I mentioned this the other day. I was talking about the smoking weed before working out thing, and my friend told me the next day, he's like, man, my girlfriend was telling me, he's like, you know, everybody was listening to you when you were talking. You like had the attention of everybody just because of how you talk. Like you could have talked about anything, didn't have to talk about fitness. So that's one good thing, I think. I don't know if everybody has that. I think maybe it's because I tried to focus so much on, like, because what's the difference really between me and, let's say, many of the Israelis who do this job? They're so much pushier. They're so much like, they're just pushier. They're like straight to the point. Like they'll badger you into buying something. Not everybody, fine, but like there's definitely part of that. And I didn't have the stomach for that, really. So I had to like think of all these clever ways to not do that, to be like more slick about it. And that seems to be helpful, I guess. I don't know. I'm sick of these fucking peanuts. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, the plan, after I finish this food, probably send that guy a text message and be like, listen, I cleared my debt. Buy me a ticket for tomorrow. I'll get there. These tickets are gonna be like, whatever. It's gonna be like 29 hours flying. Should I, I'm asking you guys to leave a lot of comments. Should I make a vlog about my 29-hour flying experience? Let me know, leave me a comment. I thought about doing that before. My last flight was like 23 hours. I thought about making a vlog. Like, okay, now I'm in fucking Moscow. The Sheremetyevo airport, oh my God, have any of you ever been there? I've had more long layovers in that airport, like more like 6, 7, 8, sometimes 12-hour layovers in that airport. I don't know why. Than I think any other airport in the world. Like, I know that airport like the back of my hand. Yeah. Just reminding myself I gotta get some Valium if I fly. Like, long flights used to be the bane of my existence. But you take a couple of Valium, man, you are out. Like you like go to sleep, or you're not even really, you're like in that kind of state of like half sleep. You wake up, you land in like 30 minutes, watch a couple movies. Ugh. I don't know. You know, I think I made a big deal about going back to this job. I made it like it was really worse than it was. Like, I've been doing this now for 4 days. It's not really so bad. Granted, like, I've been doing it for like 7 or 8 hours a day, and there's been no real pressure on me to sell. I mean, of course I want to sell, but I don't have any expenses. But I won't have any expenses in Minnesota either. I get my own room. They have like worker apartments, right? Because this guy, like, I think he works with like mostly Israeli. So everybody lives in the same apartment, like, I don't know, like a 5-bedroom apartment or something. It depends. And a lot of people will share a room. But because I'm fucking old, 36 years old, and most of the people that do this job are like, you know, a lot of Israelis will do it after the army. But from what it sounds like, he has people who are like a little bit older and a little bit more mature, like 25, 26, 27. But because Israelis think it's like, I don't know, it's like kavod l'mvugarim, like respect for older people. I'm not really that old. Like, honestly, I still feel like I'm fucking 25. Anyway, I get my own room. I don't have to ask for it. I'll probably make videos when I'm there. I think that'd be interesting, right? Who would have thought, you know? What I used to do. I think I mentioned this, but what I used to do to close sales, because the whole thing about kiosk sales is that you give people deals, right? The price is flexible. You have a minimum price. I probably shouldn't be saying this, whatever. Who's even gonna watch this? 30 minutes in. You have a starting price, a minimum price, and you can play with the discounts, you can play with the deals. Buy one, get one. Buy one, get one 50% off. If you buy this and this, I'll give you this other thing for free. So that's great, and there's all different ways to build the deal, but one thing that you need to remember, is just like a principle in the industry, is that when you give a deal, you need to give a reason for the deal. You can't just be like, here, because you're hot, like take this extra one, take this fucking shampoo, whatever. I mean, you can do that, but like, you need to have kind of, it needs to be more plausible. Like, oh, today is a special, you know, for Black Friday, for example, right? It's very plausible. If you're working on Black Friday and you stop somebody, they expect for there to be a deal on Black Friday, right? So what I used to do, because obviously you're not going to have something every single day. So what I used to do, it's kind of like a good test to see how interested people really are. You do the pitch, you make the offer. Oh yeah, I really like it, but I want to think about it. Oh, okay, yeah, no problem. So I mean, you like it and everything? Yeah, I love it, it's great, amazing, wow, it's best, I'm definitely gonna come back for it. Okay, what's the problem? It's the money? Yeah, it's the money, like, you know, it's just so expensive, I don't get paid till next Friday, blah, 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 whatever. All right, well, let me ask you something. If I give you a crazy deal on this one, crazy deal, like so crazy, like crazy deal, what kind of crazy deal? Crazy deals, like so crazy, you're gonna like check yourself into a mental institution, it's that crazy, like you're gonna like call the police, it's so crazy. Oh my God, okay, fine. But if I give you this crazy deal, like, would you get it? It depends how crazy. All right, fine. But before I give you this crazy deal, I want you to do something for me, okay? And then they're like a little suspicious, so like, who's gonna like ask me like give him a blowjob or something? Like, what is this? Okay, so what I want you to do, you have Facebook, right? Like, yeah, I have Facebook. Okay, I want you to take a picture of the product and put it on Facebook. With you, like, you know, I'll put a couple more curls in your hair. We'll take a picture of you like holding the product and like, oh my God, I love my new curler, I love my new straightener, whatever. And post it on Facebook so that I can see, and I'll let you take it for blah, blah, blah. You drop the price. And I'll give you the shampoo, and I'll give you this, blah, 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 whatever. So, this is before. Because I haven't done this, this is like strategies from 2 years ago. Before I was like really, before I did anything with Instagram, before I did anything with YouTube, like, I mean, fine, before I would like did it consistently, well, I probably should be more consistent with my Instagram. Anyway, the point, now, I could just get people to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm like, look, subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'll give you $50 off. Easy, done. Share a link to my YouTube channel on Facebook, I'll give you $100 off. You build it and build it and build it. I just thought of that just now. It's a pretty good idea. I don't know, who knows, maybe it won't work. But the cool thing about this job is that like, you get to field test so many different strategies, right? And everybody has a different predisposition, all the salespeople. There are some kind of like core tenets that are the same, but everybody has different tactics, let's say, that they resonate more with, right? So the effect of this is that everybody's kind of running their own experiments. And when you work with other people, even if you're working with people who are brand new, you can learn from everybody, right? Like, I didn't make all this shit up, you know? Like, it wasn't like I'm like alone on the kiosk the whole time, like just thinking of this shit on my own. A lot of the shit that I say, I like stole from other people. But here, oh my God. Whatever. I'm gonna miss these sweet, sweet Indonesian girls. Oh my God, this place is like, if you're like a white man, or not even, I don't even know, maybe it works for black guys too, I don't know, but like definitely white guys. They love white guys here. Like, wow. I mean, you know, more than, okay, Vietnam definitely not. Like, they're not really into foreigners there at all. Thailand, like, I think it's just, they've seen so many foreigners, like they know the deal, you know. They like foreigners there too, but there it's kind of just for their money. Whereas here, they're kind of in love with the idea of the foreigner, right? They just, it's, I don't know, they're just like, I feel kind of like a hot girl sometimes walking through the mall. It's really cool. Like, I kind of don't want to leave, to be honest with you. It's very tempting to stay. Because I walk through the mall, and I get all these like little like shy smiles from these girls. I'm like, oh my god, like, does my hair look really good today or something? Like, what is this? Then I'm gonna go to America, all these like fucking whatever American girls like brushing me off. We'll see. We'll see. I used to say back in the day that like this job is great, but the problem is you get burned out and you can't, there's no balance really. You know, especially now, like I'm gonna be going there. The malls are gonna be open, you know, now they're open. He told me it was, I wanna say he said it was like, you get there at 11, which seems a little bit late. I feel like it opens at 10. Malls open at 10 in America, right? Maybe Mall of America is different, but he told me 11. He's like 11. I don't know, whatever, 10, 11, whatever it is. And they close at 9. It's 11 hours on your feet every single day. It's a lot, really. And you come home and you're done. You are destroyed. Like, you're not fucking doing anything else other than like, you're not gonna do anything else unless you're doing it horizontally. And it requires like no calories to be burned. So, I don't know, I might have to like make videos in the mall or something. But I don't work out, you know, or I didn't work out in the past. Maybe I'll be able to like, I don't know. I've been doing. I meant to release this video. I just look too fat in the shirtless parts of the video, so I haven't done it yet. I've been doing 88 burpees a day. Like, shout out to Wes Watson. I'm not racist though. Shout out to Wes Watson. 88 burpees. I was gonna do this whole 88 burpee challenge. I don't know. Maybe will I be able to do it there? I don't really know. I don't think I'll be able to do OMAD there either, because like, if I was only working 8 hours, maybe, but the caloric demands of, you know, it's not just like you exist, like you're like standing there, you know, mute when you do this job. You're like talking, you're engaging, you're walking around, you're moving. Like, what's the, I forget what it's called, but it's like, if you're more like active, if you like tap your foot on your desk or something all day while you're at work, you'll burn like an extra 50 calories. There's like a word for that process or something. I don't remember what it's called. Leave me a comment, let me know what it's called. That, like whatever that is super high at this job. So, yeah, I'm gonna need to eat a lot more during the day. Like what I used to do is I would make like 6 peanut butter sandwiches. Really just like 2 pieces of bread and peanut butter. This is before I got into the whole like, I mean, I was always into fitness and nutrition, but back then I thought peanut butter was good for you. I thought like a bunch of peanut butter sandwiches, oh, you got your protein, you got your fucking carbs, like really not a bad idea. Maybe like, what'll I do now? Just like bring like a Tupperware of raw meat maybe? I don't know. I can already hear like these like 25-year-old Israelis like, have you seen the new guy? Just like 35-year-old American, like, this is a Tupperware, carries around a Tupperware of raw meat, and like, he eats it throughout the day. And his demo's really weird, but he sells fucking $1,000 a day. You gotta see it, it's crazy. He's a YouTube channel too, subscribe. I don't know. I remember 2000, like late 2016, early 2017, when I was in LA. I was driving for Uber. I think I've told this story. And feeling just stuck in life, doing yoga all the time, had no life. Like, wake up, drive for Uber, do yoga, drive for Uber, come back, sleep. That was my life, right? Play Dota. Oh my God. I listened to audiobooks, and one day I listened to Grant Cardone's audiobook. Never heard of Grant Cardone before. Actually, that's not true. I had like listened to the first, like the introduction of his book before, and I was so out of that state of mind, because I used to be into all that like self-improvement, sales shit, like Tony Robbins, all that stuff. I listened to all of it. Fuck, are you kidding me? But I was so out of that state of mind, because I was doing the yoga, and I was just like living like a fucking inert bum, that I couldn't stand it. So anyway, one day I like ran out of books, and I was like, fine, I'll give this guy a shot, I'll skip the intro. And the book honestly actually like changed my life. Like I started listening to the book, and basically the whole point of the book is like whatever you decide to do, you have to be obsessed with it. So pick something that you can be obsessed with and go fucking all out. You know, pick something that you're gonna want to work on 16 hours a day or 14 hours a day. And somehow I linked that up in my mind. I was like, I'll just go back to kiosk sales. I'll go back to Australia. I fucking love Australia. I love selling in kiosks. I'd been out of the game for like, I don't know, 2 years maybe at this point. 2.5 years. It's like a 2-year break. I went back. Got back into it. But I just don't want to. I just don't want to do it really. I mean, I'll do it. I have no choice now. But like, I want to do other stuff. But if I really think about it, if I take an honest look at it, like actually honest look, and I look at what I've done, let me eat these now too, and I look at what I've done for the past 2 years. Not that I regret the time. I love Thailand and Muay Thai. I'm making those videos. Blah, blah, blah. But I watched my video that I made the other day where I was doing a similar mukbang. So much more engaged, right? When you spend all day on your feet talking to people, as opposed to all day lying down in bed on your computer, what do you think is going to be more gratifying, right? Maybe some of you think you're like introverts and like, oh, I would never want to talk to people all day. Believe me, I was the most fucking introverted person you ever meet. Like, growing up, like, oh my God, I was super shy. Well, when you get paid in relation, like, direct correlation between how much you get paid and how much fun you make other people have by how animated you are and how enthusiastic you talk to them and how much you make them laugh and have fun. It's just a much more, you experience, I'm not really sure, brain chemicals or some shit, I don't really know, but it's a much more like gratifying experience of life. As opposed to like lying in bed and like typing, sending emails and shit. Which is really just office work, but in bed. Which, to be fair, is what I wanted to do because I couldn't stand this fucking kiosk shit anymore. So that goes full circle, I guess. I don't know. But, I don't know. That's the thing. It's like, if you have the flexibility, if you can work 8 hours a day, and you can have a life, and you can work out, and you can like, and you don't have to pay rent, and you can make fucking 5, 6, 7 grand a month, and you can have a social life, like why not? And you get to pay to fucking talk to girls and play with their hair all day. I don't know. I'll probably do it. So anyway, here's my plan. 45 minutes in. I'm gonna go bang out. Probably, if this guy says yes, someone's buy me a ticket. We'll go bang out like 40 days in Minnesota. I'll probably go back to California for a week or two, visit my parents. Shout out to my mom and dad, maybe who watch this, I don't know. And then I think February, I think it's time for Vegas. I think it's time. Like, no more beating around the bush. I've literally, like, since Japan, literally, like, chosen, like, Vegas has been in the cards every single time, and I've, like, chosen the other thing. You know what I mean? I was like, well, should I go to Vegas or should I go to Thailand? Should I go to Vegas or should I go to Vietnam? Or Israel? Or fucking Bali? Like, it's time. Like, just cut the bullshit. And then next summer, Tel Aviv. Cool. Good talk, everybody. Thank you for sticking with me this entire time. Props to you for having an hour of your life to listen to me talk about mine. As usual, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Answer my question that I asked earlier about, like, should I do my other channel in English or Hebrew? Like, do you guys even care? Not really. And yeah, what else? Anybody in Minnesota? You wanna like come to the mall and like harass me? Buy a straightener maybe? I'll give you a great deal. Peace.